Subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
I am no longer fearful. As actors, we tend to actually live in our little glass castles without, exposing ourselves too much to the world around, to the people around, to the changes that are happening. I remember I was so upset by that question. I'm like, what do you mean by being arrived? You know how they put everything together and it automatically becomes a blockbuster film even before the release.
My name is Shravan, and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the very talented Samantha Akkineni. Welcome to MissMalini, Samantha. How are you?
I'm very good. Seeing your very happy face, I'm even happier now than I was before.
Yay! So I have been waiting to do this for the longest time now, and I'm so glad we're doing this. Okay.
Thank you.
First of all, I have to ask you this, Samantha. Were you prepared for the kind of response that came your way after the Family Man 2?
No, I wasn't. I was just, before it released, there was, it wasn't really very smooth sailing. So I was just like praying that it was all going to be okay. I was just praying regarding that, but I did not expect this, all the applause and the appreciation that followed.
Yeah. Because I remember talking to you before, the launch, and you looked nervous. You looked, you had so many feelings, and you didn't know how the audience is going to react. And I have to tell you this, that the week the Family Man 2 release, post that, there were so many conversations that were happening on Clubhouse. Okay. And I remember there were conversations that were happening about Indian cinema and everything else. But every conversation that I have heard, somebody on that conversation has said, the Family Man 2 is the best example of great actors, great performances and everything. So as an actor, how fulfilling does it feel that, you have given more than 100%, because I know you have, and, I've seen videos where you've done your stunts by yourself. And when an actor gives so much, and that is the kind of response an audience gives you, how does that feel as an actor?
I feel I'm extremely blessed for that particular reason, because every time I took a risk, every time I went that extra mile, I got back. I received back from the audience, from critics. I received back, and I'm so blessed because I know that there are many actors who go that extra mile, and sometimes the result is not always what they expect. But I'm extremely fortunate, whether it was Super Deluxe, whether it was Oh Baby, whether it was The Family Man. I've just been extremely blessed that the risk I took has been equally rewarded. I can just say that it's a mix of hard work and luck. It is, honestly. I can't take the luck factor away.
Yeah, that is so true. But of course, like you said, it's also a lot of hard work that Samantha has put in, and we as the audience can witness it. Now, Samantha, before 2019, the world was very different, right? Like, I genuinely feel all of us were living in our nutshells. But post the pandemic, the world suddenly opened up, for actors especially. Do you think it has become a great time to be an artist today? Because today you are not just a South actor, you become a pan-India actor. Forget a pan-India actor, you become a global actor, because somebody sitting in New Jersey is watching your content. Somebody sitting in Rajasthan is watching your content. It's all over the world.
Absolutely. I think OTT has removed the expiry date on actors, You can't really write off anyone right now. And especially for an actress, for a heroine, 11 years is already a huge stretch in the lifespan of a heroine. And now with OTT, I am no longer fearful, of my age, because age is truly just a number right now on OTT, and with the kind of content that's being consumed all over the globe, it's a great time for artists, it's a great time for actors, it's a great time for women, especially all over the globe. I think it's a phenomenal push forward for all of us, and I'm extremely glad that I got on that train really fast.
Yeah, I am so glad you got on that train, because like I said, I got to witness the brilliance of Samantha Akkineni that she is. You spoke about age being a number for actresses, and this has been a case in the Indian film industry, whether it's Bollywood, whether it's down south. Okay, uh, it's sad because as an actor, you can deliver when you are 20-year-old, whether you're 40-year-old or whether you're 60-year-old, right? That shouldn't be a bracket on, hey, after you turn a certain age, certain roles can't come to you. And that used to happen, like I said, before 2019, but the ball game just changed. Okay, do you think this was a change that I think was long overdue?
Yeah, absolutely. If you see the West, I don't think we even know the age of, or even it's not even a topic of discussion with A-lister actresses. In fact, some of them just take 3 years off and then they come back with this amazing film, and they have the liberty of taking that time off, working on their craft and coming back. But here in India, we just have to churn out film after film after film to stay relevant and within that short lifespan. So it doesn't really give you the opportunity to grow as an actor. And whatever said and done, you are a human being and you can play only that many roles that quickly without really going out and living a little, because as actors we tend to actually live in our little glass castles without exposing ourselves too much to the world around, to the people around, to the changes that are happening. And how much can we draw from our own subconscious to act? We really need that time, that break, and that time to really go and make memories and make experiences so that we can use it back in our films. So I'm really glad now I don't feel that fear anymore about age and about if I don't have 5 movie releases this year, people are going to forget me. I don't have that fear any longer. It does not matter anymore if I have a single movie releasing or 5, as long as that one film that's releasing is just phenomenal, and it really also makes me feel like I'm doing the right things. I'm moving forward instead of just hitting a lull.
Yeah, that's another important thing that you spoke about right now was actors in the West, they have, or forget actresses, actors in general, whether it's men or women, have the liberty to take this time off to create memories and then come back to the craft. But I remember this happening that when actors come back even after, let's say, 2 years or 3 years, there's always this question of, do you think this is your second inning? And isn't that a sad part? Like you've been a part of an interview, I remember this very clearly, that you've been a part of an interview where your co-star Mr. Manoj Vajpayee was asked this, that do you think you've arrived? And
I remember I was so upset by that question. I'm like, what do you mean by being arrived? Is he arriving every year? Or
yeah.
I mean, look at this man's career, right? Like, look at the films, what do you mean arrived?
Yeah, but do you get this asked also, that if you as a person, if you just want to take a break, do you also have that fear that, hey, can I take a break now? Will this be treated as I'm not getting work or stuff like this? Is that thing that is going on in your mind?
I used to think, because all of these things are constantly fed, like if you don't sign a film with a huge hero, you are automatically not hot in the industry anymore. It would not be considered as, I will not be getting the role that I want to get in that movie, and which is why I actually have no interest in being part of a film like that. It's not that I went through that journey. I went through that journey of being privileged to work in all these massive films, and I worked my way to the place that I want to be and to the kind of films. In fact, even I know now the kind of films that I want to be a part of. And so if that means that I have to wait for 4 months, 5 months to get that script that I want to be a part of, why not? So yeah, these are things that are constantly fed into an actress or an actor's mind, that if you don't have films with all the leading stars, or you don't have these huge directors, or this huge you know how they put everything together and it automatically becomes a blockbuster film even before the release. So if you don't have one of those, then you're not relevant anymore. I know that this is a very popular saying and it's something that's instilled into every actor's head, but I am trying to fight it very consciously to not fall into that trap of wanting to fit in.
Yeah, I think that's very evident, because if I see Samantha's filmography now, I as an audience, I know the kind of actress that you want to be, or the kind of contribution you want to give cinema, because, you know, like you mentioned, whether it's Super Deluxe, which I thought was brilliant, and I'm like, what did I just see? Or whether it's The Family Man too, I think you've come into your own. Do you think that you are in a much better mindset as an actor today than you were when you entered the industry, because you know what exactly you want?
Yes, I think so. I have always trusted my gut instinct when I listen to film, when I listen to stories and roles. And over the years, I think I got better at doing that. And I think now I'm in a place of confidence that, okay, you know, it's coming more naturally now. You know, the process of selecting films and roles is coming more naturally. So I am in a very confident space as an actor than I ever was.
Yeah, that is so true. Also, you know, when you said that this constant thing that is being fed to an actor, right, and how it is already declared a blockbuster even before it went on floor, and it's so funny because you still haven't gone on floor, the audience hasn't seen it. Don't you think for an actor it's also too jarring, because there can be a phase of burnout, right? Because you're constantly doing films and you're doing it without even knowing that, hey, is this exactly what I want to do?
I'm sure everybody has that phase. I'm sure everybody has that phase, which is why but as a person, I have always questioned myself, not just as an actor. I have always questioned my decisions, my behavior. I am my harshest critic. So with this personality, it's I can see the burnout coming. So I definitely try to, you know, change my path even before it really happens. So everything that I have been doing in the last 3 years has given me more confidence, has made me a better person, actually, in fact, not just a better actor, but a better person. So I think so far I've been able to protect my space and my identity, and you know, I've been able to protect that. I haven't burnt out, because the teams and the roles and the people I'm working with are just so beautiful and have enriched my life in some way. And that has been my growing.
Yeah, for sure. Also, because I always think that while everybody thinks that, hey, it's so easy to be an actor, I think it's one of the toughest jobs, because you are constantly becoming somebody else for the camera, that when you step out and when the camera stops rolling, you have to come into your own. And which is the real Samantha? Is it the one that we saw in The Family Man, or is it the one which we saw in, you know, Super Deluxe? So it is a difficult job to be an actor, right? Because you're constantly wearing so many hats. Has there ever been a character that you've played that has taken a toll on you, or it took a lot of time to just get off you?
You know, I wish I could say yes, it did. But did you not see the behind the scenes of The Family Man?
I did. I was surprised. I'm like, wait, what is happening? How is she doing this?
Yeah, no, because I don't have the opportunity. I think my friends would slap me, or, you know, people at home would just be like, shut up and get out of it. You know, like, don't be like, I wish I want to be extremely serious and tell you, you know, I'm a method actor and I'm bringing my work home. I get 2 slaps. I'm like, shut up and leave that. It's 6 o'clock. They said pack up. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't think people around me give me that space to brood and be all cool, and no, they don't. So I've always switched off. Like, I switch off completely. I've always, like I said, it's like action. Everything happens between action and cut, and after that, it's I'm completely myself again.
And the last one coming your way today, when you sit back, okay, and I have to say this, I am very proud of you because
Thanks.
it's finally the things that are supposed to happen to Samantha are happening and bigger. And today, like I've said this before, you're not just an Indian actress, you're a global actor because people around the world know you, people around the world adore you for the actor that you are. So today when you sit back and know all of that is happening, is Samantha happy?
Yeah, I am always actually a happy person. I can't dwell on sadness for too long. I just can't. It's very hard to keep me low, sad, quiet for very long. I always tend to bounce back quickly.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much for doing this, Samantha. Please keep bouncing back because you know how much I adore you. I've spoken to you off camera, on camera. So please keep doing what you do because you'll always have a fan in me.
This is such a lovely
And
interview.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. And please keep doing what you do because you're brilliant at it. Keep making us proud. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care. So that was all for today, folks. Hope you have liked the video. Do not forget to comment and share the video with your friends. Also subscribe to MissMalini and we're going to be back with yet another video super soon. Till then, take care.